Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Beorning. We are back here with Imrahil, and we need to report that we have finished his tasks.
It will not be long before the city is surrounded. I hope we are ready.
I have a message for you, Pineclaw. I received word from Ormatar, the captain of the Citadel, has been looking for you. You should speak to him in the Citadel without delay, for that can mean only one thing. Go to Ormatar with haste. Right, let's go and see what this Ormatar has to say. Before we speak with Ormatar, let's speak with Miradol and tell him that the rats will be taken care of.
I see. Very good. Tell Dirion the city and the council are indebted to him.
Yeah, the guard of the lower stores plans to take care of the rats. Good, very good. I will adjust my food rationing plan to account for the slightly lower inventory of foodstuffs, but perhaps his actions will help to curb the gnawing little nuisances. Thank you for your help with this, Pineclaw. Tell Dirion I am glad that he has taken the effort upon himself, and the city thanks him for his duty. Oh, that's the problem with that one. You had to come up there, down, back down there, but I'm not going on my way to do that. We are going to now go to Ormatar. Hail there. What is it you need from me?
I've been looking for you. The steward has summoned you.
The steward has summoned me. Ooh, what does he want from me? That's what we'll have to find out.
Peregrine the Halfling will bring you before the steward.
Lord Denethor has named Peregrine a guard of the Citadel, despite his stature. He will bring you before the steward. Tarry not. Alright, let's find Pippin. Hello there, Pip. I believe you're supposed to be taking me to Denethor?
I will bring you before the steward. Keep your wits about you.
Yes, keep your wits about you, for the steward has somewhat frightening countenance. He is a great man of importance, I don't doubt it, but he is very stern, and does not go out of his way to cushion the effects of his words. Oh, fun. Let's see what the steward has to say.
There is much to do, and now I hear the steward has summoned my friend for an audience. Time-wasting rubbish.
Thank you, Mithrandir, for your side comments. This is the Tower Hall, Pineclaw. Do not tell anyone, but the steward makes me nervous. I will show you where to go, and then return to my posting outside. Glad he does not need me at the moment. Oh boy. This way. Alright. This hall is very grand, but I would much prefer a cozy hobbit hole. Everything is so big, so cold. Pineclaw is here, my lord. Good luck, Pineclaw. Hello there, my lord. Imrahil told me you were the son. Imrahil told me that you were with my son when he fell before the city, Pineclaw. Would that you had drawn his foes away, or put yourself between his horse and the raids. He fights still, but with an unnatural wound. It saps his strength, and his body is wasting away. My son! Do you know what it is like to live so near to Mordor, Pineclaw? Do you know what it is like to stand on the wall of your city and see the flames on the horizon, knowing that they signal some terrible work of evil? Do you know what it is to be always in the thought of creatures so vile and so terrible that even death cannot master them? I know what it is like. Every morning I wake up knowing it, and every evening I retire to my chamber knowing it. And in the darkest reaches of the night, I wake from troubled dreams, still knowing it. I have struggled long with this knowledge, and struggle still, though my sons and heirs be taken from me. I struggle for my people. Come with me, Pineclaw. I will show you something. Ooh, chamber. Oh, a Palantir. That's Palantir. No one comes to this chamber without my leave, Pineclaw, and I grant that sparingly. When I look at you, I see a student of Mithrandir. The wizard has been a friend of Gondor. So far. But he does not have the full measure of my trust. Why should he possess it? He is not of this land. And if the battle turns ill, he will simply leave it, leaving my people to suffer and die. I am not without weapons, though. I brought you here so that you will see that I still fight the enemy, though none appreciate the battle I wage within this high chamber. This is a seeing stone, an heirloom of the kings of old. I have turned it to my will. Really? Well, I just hope Sarah Oakhart doesn't steal this one. Right.
Look deep within the stone, as I have done. Will you see what I have seen?
We'll see about that. I haven't looked in a seeing stone before, though I have looked within a mirror that could serve the same purpose. Right? Well, what have we got here? Ooh, we have orcs. Yeah, alright.
The forces of Mordor fill Osgiliath and spill into the plain.
Osgiliath was our last line of defense, and now it's been taken. The armies of the enemy spill into the plain, and their siege weapons and engines of war eagerly follow. The forces arrayed against us are vast, and they hunger for our destruction. Well, this looks like a forest of some sort, and there's somebody dead on the ground.
Hirgun, errand rider of Gondor, he is slain.
Hirgun was to present the red arrow to Theoden of the Rittermark, and by doing so summon the riders of Rohan to our defense. He has been gone for some more than a week, and now I see that he's been slain. No one is coming to help us. Are you sure? How can you be sure? The red
arrow will not come to Rohan. We are alone.
Are we? Kirith Ungol. That's not good.
No. No! Mithrandir's lackey is held captive.
Mithrandir does not share his mind with us, but I know of the dream that came to my sons. The dream that tried to snare Faramir but stole Boromir instead? This must be the halfling, captured by the enemy and held in his tower. We are undone by the folly of Mithrandir. Yeah? Well? Let's see. Well, that's definitely a problem. Oh. Let's have a look at this. It looks like Frodo.
My greatest fear comes to pass. Isildur's bane, taken by the enemy.
Yep, this is definitely Frodo. Isildur's Bane, taken by the enemy. Ooh, that thing's growing all sorts of nasty colors. All sorts of nasty things are going on. I have seen a great deal in the Seeing Stone, but these terrible visions fill me with dread as never before. You have seen what I saw in the stone. Hirgan and the Red Arrow did not make it to Rohan, and the foolish one Mithrandir sent to Mordor is a captive in Cirith Ungol. Yes, I know of that errand, and I know it has failed. Whatever that fool brought with him is now gone, and if it is the weapon I perceive, it will not matter if the gates of Minas Tirith last 5 minutes or 5 hours. The end will come. Listen to my words, Pineclaw. Hear what I have to say, and tremble at the truth in them. There can be no turning back from this doom. It comes even now. Ouch. Listen to my words. Hear them, and know they are true. For the doom of Gondor is at hand. Boy, is he a bright ray of sunshine. I must have been away for a while because it looks like the siege has begun. And things are not pretty over here at the moment. Mithrandir, what shall we do?
So the Arnor Stone remained in the tower. I wondered if it was so.
Yes. So the siege has begun. Yes, and I spoke with the steward, and Denethor spoke to me about many things in the depths of a Palantir. So, the Arnor Stone did remain within the tower. I wondered if that was so. Denethor has had a stubborn and strong will for all the years of his life, but if he seeks to gain some advantage over the enemy by using the Palantir, Denethor is too occupied with his grief for Faramir to work any evil on that score, but he will also be of no use in the defense of the city. Imrahil and I will mount the defense, and we will need your help in this. Alright, and it looks like you'll need my help in taking a little piece of jewelry. I guess this will do for now.
There is no more leaving the city. Minas Tirith is surrounded.
The Morgul host has surrounded Minas Tirith, and the Pelennor is filled with the weapons of war. They have not yet broken the gate, but there is still much harm they can cause, even from their position beyond the walls. You must do what you can to help the city's defenders. The Council of Gondor is in disarray. Go to the Dome of the Sun and learn what you can do to help to communicate their resolutions. Limlord, the Captain of Tidings, will need help to send messages throughout Minas Tirith. Ingold is atop the city wall of the north end of the Third Circle, and will need your help to manage the fear of the fears of the men behind the walls. Terror will be the greatest foe of our guardsmen, and they will need to master it if they are to mount an effective defense. The armies of Mordor have been using catapults and other siege weapons to launch burning stones over the walls into the city. Find Rath, the Warden of the Wells, in the Sixth Circle near the street that leads up to the Citadel, and help them extinguish some of the fires before they spread. So, we've got to go to the Dome of the Sun. So we need to mad with terror and fires in the city. So we have all sorts of people to speak with in here. I guess we'll remove that. Now we are in the second circle right now. So I guess that's the first place where we'll go and start seeing about what quests we can do. Ingold is actually on the wall between the second and third tier. Hello there, Ingold. Anything you need from me?
An icy chill grips my heart.
Yes, an icy chill grips my heart, and it takes all of my strength to stand here at the wall. My heart quails, and would have me fly from my post in terror. The enemy has catapulted vile ammunition into the city. Heads they have taken from soldiers caught outside the walls, in the Pelennor and Talathanor. The barrage has caused men to cast down their weapons, fleeing from the sight of friends and family returned in the horrible fashion. I am not immune from this weapon of Mordor. I have recognized faces in that terrible rain. It was the fate of Barathont, Pineclaw, and I wept to see it. Can you gather up the weapons and shields that were dropped by the frightened men that had fled their stations? We need that equipment, and those men, if we are to stand against the armies of Mordor. So first, let's collect some weapons and shields, and hopefully they won't be abandoned in the future. Hopefully this all will work out at the end, that they will come back to duty. He said they need the men too if they're going to be able to do anything with these once they're gathered. But yeah, this isn't good. Not good at all. Let's see. What can we see out here? Fires? Lots of fires. Okay, here they are.
I do not blame them for running. But
Thank
we
you
need
for
them to
gathering that
master their
equipment, my
fear.
friend. Now we need men to wield them once again. I do not blame them for running. Evil are the sights in war. But this is worse than even hardened soldiers of Gondor can expect. But we must not give up hope. If the men who ran do not return to fight, they will prove greater allies to the enemy outside the city. Only by returning to their posts and facing their fears can they strike a blow against such evil. Find the men who ran Pineclaw. Tell them to return. We need every soldier of Gondor to master the fear and stand against the host of Mordor, or all is already lost. Well, we don't want all to be lost, that's for sure. Let's see. Down here. Now, see if we could convince a few soldiers to return to duty. It is time to get back to duty. Yes, I will return to fight. Good. We need to go back and return to fighting so that we can get going again. Yes, I will return. Alright, very well. You're a soldier of Gondor. It is time to get ready to face the enemy. There is no victory. I will not stand to have... Okay, well, this... Return to duty. We need to have victory. Yes, I'll return to... Oh, he said... I will stand all the same. Okay, fine. Yes. You're a soldier of Gondor. It is time to return to duty and fend off the enemy. My courage returns. Good. Good, 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 good. And one more here. Get ready. Prepare to fight before the enemy comes. I will not die for you. Oh, one did refuse. Yeah. It's time to return to duty and fend off this enemies. The end has come, boy. It is time to return to duty and be ready to fight the enemy. Oh, good grief. I almost got the cowards now. It is time to return to duty and fight and keep the enemy. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank goodness. Alright, I think that will do. Since I had 6 sets of weapons, I guess 6 soldiers will be enough to restore. Ah, good. They are back. That is good to see. We have some soldiers left. Some wouldn't return.
I will fight until the last of my courage is spent.
Yes, you did well, my friend. I too will fight until the last of my courage is spent, in order to avenge the sad fate of my friends. Barathant will be avenged, and if it is my power to prevent the destruction of Gondor, I will do it. Very well then. Then let us head up to the Sixth Circle and the Dome of the Sun, where we will return in our next episode of Piney Plays the Beorning.